Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Peace. What up, though? KONG. I am here. I am calling GoReal. We here. I'm here. It's a lot going on today. We're going to get through it piece by piece. You understand me? Right now, we are the GoReal or Go Home show on 7 Mile Radio. We in the hood, as always. Mark DeAndre on the ones and twos and all them knobs and buttons and shit. Corn Comedy is here. I'm always here. I was on time today. I was slightly early. People don't want to give me no credit. I was sitting outside for 47 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I was in this joint. Today is a big day. You know, we gonna do, what is it, 60 minutes of what is, what was, and what will be. You feel me? So what is today. What was is how me and our special guest met, and you know how this all started. And then what will be is all the things we got coming up. All right. So over to my new co-host. We gonna call you new co-host for as long as I didn't have a host.
Yes.
Co-host,
Okay.
You feel me? So you got about 5 weeks of new co-host.
All right.
You feel me? So this is our new co-host. Her name is Feel Good. Feel Good. Say what's up to hey, everybody. Take her name literally. She showed up with 3 bags of food today. So she all about making sure people feel good. My mustache is in my face. No, my mustache is attacking me. I need me a barber. Yes, I need a barber. My barber retired. He 20-some years old, but apparently he got into like roofing school or something. You know, good for him, but I guess fuck us.
Right.
You know, he sent out a message like, this is my last week barbering. If you want to be barbered, you got 3 days to get barbered, and then I'm moving on with my life. First of all, I thought you was doing this with your life. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't ready for the change. So I don't know who supposed to line me up at this point. But right now, we got a guest. We're going to introduce our guest. Wait, you got something you want to say? You just wanted to say hello? You don't got nothing? Tell them what you're going to be doing today. You got your feel-good list today?
I got my feel-good word of the day.
Okay. Her feel-good word of the day. We're going to get to that. You want to do that now, or you want to get to it?
I want to do it at the end.
She want to do it at the end?
Yeah, the very last thing I say is going to be that.
Yeah. Ladies
all right. So our guest, we're going to introduce our guest, but then we're going to go back to this food you brought. You feel me?
Yeah.
All right. So I would like to introduce our guest. Y'all done seen him. I've seen him all over the internet, and I've seen him in the streets recently. His logo is Cole. I don't know who he got on the front of that shirt, but for a minute I thought that was you. But now that I look at it a little closer, I'm like, hold on a second. But we got in the building none other than Mr. Baskets, you feel me? And take the name literally, right? When it comes to baskets, he is the king of baskets. He's the king of coordination. We come to color. We talk about liquor. We talk about birthdays. This isn't just Father's Day and Mother's Day. He go in his basement and pull out the ones from last year that didn't sell. This is something he does all the time that he whips up on the regular. I assume his house looks something like mine, and he just got a bunch of stuff everywhere. It makes sense to him. You feel me? But we going to let him get into that. He going to be here with us talking about the art of hustling. Say what's up to the people, Mr. Baskets.
What up, though? It is I, Mr. Baskets. I'm definitely in the building. East Side, what up? Gratiot Ave, 6 Mile, the whole Detroit. You know, everybody that's on Black Unity. Definitely. It is it's a pleasure. We finally doing this. Unfortunately, last time we had some hiccups in the road, but, you know, I appreciate the opportunity again.
We here, man.
Let's talk.
So yeah, he brought. We're gonna show off his baskets. We're gonna talk about his journey from here to there. I'm definitely interested in seeing what's going on. He said he got something for a couple people around his joint, so I'm trying to see what's going on. But we don't want the food to get cold, right? Before we're able to judge it, because then I gotta act like it's hot when I eat it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So can you tell us where our food today came from? Let the people know what we got.
I was looking up black-owned restaurants, and Google is not that good for that. We need another source that has black-owned restaurants. So I called this one restaurant, right? It's a soul food place, okay? This white girl pickup. You can tell she white. You know her voice.
At the soul food place?
At the soul food place.
Okay.
I'm like, hi. And I just, okay, so the last time I asked a place if they were black-owned, I had a really bad reaction. So I came up with this story. I was like, hi, I'm writing a news article. Is this a black-owned restaurant? And she was like, huh? And I was like, is this restaurant black-owned? Black-owned. That Tito's just hit real quick. And she was like, "What?" I was like, "Is it owned by a black person?" I just cut the whole news article shit. Is this black owned? She was like, "Oh, that's the weirdest question I've ever heard in my life." Bitch, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
like
Fuck
that.
her. Because what? And then she asked the lady, like, "Is this a black-owned business?" Oh, so now you know what I'm talking about because you said that so eloquently. And then she was like, "No, it's," and I just hung up because.
Okay, so you said you called a soul food place. What made you
Yes.
think it was a soul food place? The name?
Yeah.
It said
It
something
had
like
royal in it.
Big
it had-
Mama's barbecue or some shit.
Yeah, it had royal in it and it had barbecue in it. And I was
So
like,
she stereotyped her own people
wow.
and got played. They done played your ass on the signage.
And it was in the
She
hood.
they Aunt Jemima her ass.
It was in the hood.
Damn.
Anyway, so a friend
Gentrification 101. Damn.
downtown.
Okay,
So
that was downtown.
I was
Anything new downtown probably ain't owned by it.
yeah, unfortunately. It's sad.
Unfortunately.
So I found
Definitely.
this place. A friend told me about this place called Gingerberry. And I had
Gingerberry,
been-
owned by redheads, obviously.
owned by black maybe redhead black folk. You know, we like the red.
We got some.
We
We
like
got
the
some.
red.
In Muskegon, I ran into a whole little new generation of redhead, freckled black kids.
Yeah.
They up there
We can have any
jeans
feature.
splicing up
we're
that
so,
motherfucker.
We're so
They
beautiful.
mixing it up. They mixing it up. I'll tell you one thing though, nicest brothers I ever met.
Mm-hmm.
Every brother in Muskegon spoke to me. No matter where I was.
Muskegon.
They all had like a white woman or like a Latino woman or like a Cambodian woman or something.
Where is that even?
You know, I don't even know.
In Muskegon.
It's somewhere in the country. You feel me? But they all was speaking and saying hello, and I realized, I say, damn, ain't none of these brothers with a black woman. You know what I'm saying? They done got up here and started mixing it up. Shout out to
yeah.
Muskegon and the United Nations work those brothers are doing.
Okay.
Because it
So-
takes a village.
I've heard of Gingerberry for years. I've seen
Gingerberry.
I've seen their logo. They probably did that
I
thing
definitely
I was
thought
talking
they was
about.
white. I remember
Gingerberry?
Gingerberry, but I thought they were white.
Oh no, they black. You
Okay.
walk in there, it look like the one of them Chinese restaurants. The menu all raggedy and stuff. You know the food gonna be good. It's like the corners dirty. Like woo, this place
The
look good
menu,
as fuck.
the menu looked like it's for babies.
It's-
Like what you sent me, it was very colorful.
That's what it looked like on
If
the
you
wall.
had seizures, if you had like a seizure problem, you probably can't look at their online menu because you might blink out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at the menu very fast. I see they have an Impossible Burger, a turkey burger. I jump on it right away. That's what I say get.
Yeah.
All right, so we
that's what
got,
we got.
a turkey burger for me, Impossible Burger for you,
Yeah.
and we got this macaroni that I'm waiting to open.
Because I'm meatless.
The macaroni looks the part.
Hey, I'm about to go get a spoon for
Yes.
that.
Does it look the part?
It looks the
It's
part.
It looks the
I'm
part. Does the
definitely
macaroni
want
look the part?
Let me
It's
I'm
got
gonna
the
get my
ball. You see,
appetite
it's got that
ready.
little burn in there.
It
But you know what they'll do?
Little peppers in it.
They will give you some BS macaroni and then scrape a burnt part and
Yeah,
just
and
drop
put
it
it
in
on
there.
the top.
They give
fine.
you a
They
burnt
do.
part. They
That's
just
fine.
give you a burnt part. So we gonna find out what's really going on because earlier this week or last week we had some banana pudding.
It
Wasn't no
was good.
bananas in it.
I missed it.
Let's just
You
start
right,
with
I
wasn't no
saw it.
bananas in it. You
Oh,
feel me?
yeah,
It was
I saw
banana
it.
pudding
Okay.
without bananas.
I did.
I wanna
see
It
that.
didn't have vanilla wafers
I want to make
in
a
it.
correction because
Okay.
remember you tasted that crunchy part?
I said, "What's this crunchy thing?"
It was the bananas.
Oh no.
I don't
No,
know what
I
she
don't
did
accept
with
it.
them.
Then you was
I don't
talking
accept
about.
it.
See, I remember too. Is reminding the day because
Mm-hmm.
you was talking about you approved to have the banana. She was saying you
She didn't
don't.
want it.
That's
Yeah,
the new
she
way.
said she don't like her
Like my
banana
mom-
pudding
like
having
my mom,
bananas
My
in
mom watching now. I know she can, attest to that. Statement,
My mother
you
would
know?
die and roll
Yeah,
over in her
that's the
grave.
old school way. She
Yeah.
approved banana.
Banana
you know?
pudding with no bananas.
Yeah.
That's me.
Well, let's have chocolate pudding without chocolate then. Let's just do that. Let's have sons that's not
That's
sons.
not
Well, we
the
about to eat
same.
macaroni and cheese with no
All right,
cheese.
this is what we're going to do. You ready? We're going to pass it
Yeah,
around?
yeah.
All right, listen. We say it looks the part. This is, what we said was gingerberry.
Okay.
Gingerberry, macaroni looking the part. Right? All right, we're going to
Five,
pass
wait,
it.
wait.
One
5
spoon per
cheese
person.
mac and cheese.
5 cheese,
Five
mac and
cheese.
cheese. That reminds me of my white wife.
Okay.
She believed that if you put enough cheese
All right.
in macaroni, that made it, that's like it was protein in it. You feel me? She would make you a 5 cheese macaroni and then just give you that on your plate.
That sounds fire.
No
though.
meat.
Yeah.
The
You want to go
fact-
get a fried piece of fish, a cut open sausage from a skillet, a big wing, nothing. She would
My
give
white
you
wife.
a plate of macaroni and cheese, like, have dinner. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around, give your ass some toast with it. some garlic toast with a plate of macaroni and cheese. You covering the mic. That is so classy.
Lady, that's
of you.
lady.
That's
yeah,
classy.
That's a classy.
I like that.
You know,
I like that.
only the feel good way.
You feel me?
Feel good when it sound good too.
All right. Let me see. I see oily. All right. I see a lot of oil.
The
oil
can
is
drip out
needed
of the-
because you need that cheese to slide through.
Yeah.
You feel me? You don't need it to block you up. You
Okay.
need it to keep on moving. That's what that oil do.
Okay. Look. You
Focus
reach-
Hope cheese
you
is
reaching
blocked
for
you up.
another- You want another one?
I'll say it first. I'm impressed. God damn it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm impressed.
Okay. I think it has a lot of seasoning.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit too much, but it's great. The pepper is great.
Yeah.
The cheese is great. I really just want to taste more cheese. I want
Yeah.
to taste more
Yeah,
cheese.
that's-
It's
I think
creamy
that's
as
what I
hell.
want,
It's
too.
like it was poured on cheese. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not sticking. But
Yeah.
it tastes good.
It's good.
The only seasoning I need is seasoned salt, though.
Here, not. I mean,
You feel me?
I like,
Like, that's
garlic
really-
powder in my mac and cheese.
Yeah, I just need that red
Just
dust on top of my shit.
One
You know what I'm
thing,
saying?
you know, they added every onion
I see
powder,
some
garlic
green
powder,
stuff. Yeah,
pepper.
it tastes like meat. It
lemon
tastes like I'm
pepper.
eating a piece of meat.
They probably added liquid smoke, some Worcestershire sauce. They
Some
added.
rush your
They
sister
done
sauce.
added everything in
Rush
there.
your sister sauce.
Worcestershire.
Rush your sister. Time to go.
But you got another big ass spoon though, so
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did.
So it
I
must
want
got
some.
something he like. I feel you. I
Yeah.
see that. I see what you
he
saying.
like that's the real.
So where'd they come from? Where'd you
The
say they
noodles
came
are
from?
not overcooked.
They not.
Oftentimes, soul food places noodles be overcooked or from yesterday.
Right.
And you can see them smushed down and turned into white.
Ew.
The noodles are firm.
They were almost al dente before
and they
put
use
it
those
in the
big
oven.
curly ones too.
I like with
That's
the
not
ridges.
that's not a cheap noodle.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not a cheap noodle. All right.
So we
All right, Gingerberry.
gingerberry.
Gingerberry did it with the
Gingerberry.
mac
I was
and
gonna
cheese.
put it
Shout
up.
out Gingerberry.
Let's go put
You
it
know,
up.
Gingerberry.
Okay, well, you okay.
Wow, you don't need. What happens if you don't need more than one spoon
Real
to
talk.
taste
Ain't
mac
need
and
bag.
cheese?
No,
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
think we
need-
all
I
need
said-
our
You
own
don't
tub of
need
this
more
shit.
than-
I said you don't need more than one spoon to know if it's good.
So
First
now that
spoon,
it's
I knew it was
good,
good.
Ain't
Now
no
you
bag.
know it's good, you need some more. I just went through 6 mac and cheeses in 2 weeks of festivals, and they were all horrible.
oh
One of them tastes like smoked turkey.
no,
They cooked it in a smoker. So it had like this black soot on it, kind of. I wasn't ready.
I'm a mac and cheese connoisseur.
Yeah,
One
me too.
year,
I
I
was
ate
fucking-
mac and cheese every day for a month, and it made me sick. I couldn't eat it for 2 more years. But that's my story. But now
That's
I
my
just eat it
favorite
like
food.
once.
That's my favorite.
Mine
If
too.
we critiquing, I'm
Oh.
calling. What's the name of that place I said? Baker's.
Yeah.
I'm calling Baker's out right now.
What?
Anybody that knows Baker's, anybody that goes to Baker's, I am saying right now, after tasting one serving of their potato salad, that I believe they buy it from maybe Kroger or Mason Foods or some shit.
Not amazing.
I do not believe.
Shout out to Mason.
I do not
Shout out
believe
to
there's
Mason. I like
anyone in Baker's making that potato salad. It lacked all type of soul. It tasted so 8 Mile, and Kroger is right up the street from there. I believe they banned that in tubs and spooned it out to people. I don't appreciate that, and I'm gonna tell you something else. The potatoes were too uniformed. You feel me?
Certainly.
The potatoes were way too cubed to fuck up. They were squares. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah. This ain't come from back
A
there,
nigga
fam.
ain't cut that up.
No, hell no. No.
So
So
some machine-made fucking.
you feel me? So if y'all wanna challenge me, y'all got proof. If y'all feel different, you let me know. But I believe that Baker's is buying their potato salad from pale hands. Okay. The turkey burger was on point. Did
Oh
you
my
taste
gosh.
Did you taste your Beyond
I'm
Burger?
over here having a conniption. You ain't see I'm sweating.
That's why you doing that?
It's so good.
Heard? Okay, so the burgers are delicious.
Ooh.
Turkey burger,
where
Impossible
are we reviewing
burger.
this stuff is from where now?
It's from Gingerberry. They are
Gingerberry.
not owned
Shout
by
out to
redheads. They are
shout
owned
out
by
to
black people.
Gingerberry. Okay.
And where are they
With
located?
lakefront.
Where are they located?
Black
Hold
people
on,
with
put
lakefront.
emphasis on that by black people. Say
Okay.
it one
With
more time. We
by
should get a
black
sound bite.
people
Can we get a
Who
sound bite
reeling
for
you
black
in
people,
with
brother?
ginger on there.
A black
What's the
song,
name?
right.
Where's they located? He
Yeah,
said.
yeah, right.
East
Come on now.
Jefferson.
That's what I do. I do it for free when I do it.
East
you know,
Jefferson what?
That's what
Let me
I do.
see. It's right there. Hold on. Let me
You gotta
see.
put them out there.
Gingerberry.
Ooh,
I
that's
know a place
that's
on
the
Jefferson
best.
I'm going to go check out and bring up here. Jefferson and Van Dyke got a halal place inside of the gas station that is delicious.
Yes, it is.
That's
I've
the
been
best.
there.
Been there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they go hard.
And then right there by Belle Isle
Conant.
with the crispy chicken spot. That's
When you on the way to Belle Isle
yeah,
on
right
Jefferson.
there. Right there.
Jefferson
yeah,
and
that's
Conant.
another good one.
Connor. Ooh,
I'm about to
Connor.
say, that's
Wow.
I know that one there too. Yeah.
Jefferson and
And Connor.
Connor.
Honors, yeah.
That's the best
that
impossible
Ain't that
burger
where
I've
the, ain't
ever
that
had
where
in my
the,
life.
that's where Coney Island is on the corner?
Yes,
Chicken
Joseph's
dough.
Coney Island. That's where I got that salad from.
You got the salad from there.
Yeah.
And then this place, what is it, a plaza or something? Where
It's
is that
literally
located
next
at?
door.
Straight up.
Literally right there.
Wow. I've never. Hey, Vivica.
It's a
Fox.
halal place on Conan and Davidson, though, I believe, too.
I like it. I like
I'll
what they
eat
do
some
with the
halal
halal.
meat.
All right,
Middle
so we
Eastern
we
in
putting
it.
the stamp as a collective. We putting the stamp on Ginger Berry.
Hey, yeah. I didn't even have the burger, but
straight.
I'll take your word for
Oh
it.
my goodness, I want to cry.
Now I gotta go get an Impossible Burger myself because you shouldn't.
I'll
I don't
cut
think
you.
you. I don't think you should take people's word for the Impossible Burger.
I'll cut you
know
a
what I'm
piece
saying?
because it's that. Look at
'Cause-
the juices. You see that?
I'm not going off the juices. I know plenty of things
Which
that
one? What
get
kind of
wet and
burger
still
is
don't
this?
taste
Regular
good.
burger, huh?
Tell you that
Like
shit
what?
right now.
They regular burger. It come with like grilled onions and some more shit on it.
You can tell them what you want, like Five Guys. I got a joke. About Five Guys.
You got a
Y'all
lot
wanna
of
hear
jokes.
it? Y'all want to hear it?
I'm glad
Okay.
you got it.
Jokester.
So I went to a wedding during the pandemic. After the wedding, we had burgers for the reception. So we went to this place and had burgers. I realized that before the groom consummated his marriage, his wife had Five Guys in her mouth. Ain't that good? That was good, right? And then you get to change it. I get to say she had five guys in her guts or 5 guys in her face. You know what I'm saying? But
She stuffed 5 guys
she
in her
stuffed
face.
5 guys' meat in her face
In her face.
before he even got her to the
What's
crib.
that sauce? Ooh, what's that
What is
sauce?
the sauce? Did they tell you what it was? Can you taste
Gotta
it?
have sauce.
Ooh.
Sauce is what makes a business.
Yeah. Look at that.
Sauce how you come back.
Yep.
Okay. So the meat tastes like that Burger King meat.
It's the same meat.
Mm-hmm.
It's the exact same meat. Impossible.
Impossible.
Did you eat the Impossible Burger at Burger King?
No, I
I
haven't
still
tried.
haven't had one. Now
Oh,
I
it's
gotta
so
go.
good.
get
Y'all
one.
better hurry up. They dropping like flies.
That's no cap, bro.
For real.
Y'all the reason
and
they
then
closing.
they closing them all, so damn, where I'm gonna go get an Impossible Burger?
They
Where
got-
is it
they have
possible
'em
to get an Impossible
At the,
Burger?
at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Burger
You
King
can make 'em your own.
got some nerve still playing commercials on TV
Right.
when they closing down 475,000
You
stores.
see
You know
what
what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying? Like, so something ain't right with the Impossible Burger.
Y'all didn't support.
It's impossible for the
But
bitch
I'm-
to sell, apparently.
Yeah, but I'm gonna still try. I'm gonna see what.
All right, so that one is kind of crispy. I see they kind of burned it a little bit. I like that.
It's so good.
I like that it's kind of crispy or whatever. The turkey burger, like you know that's an Impossible Burger. As soon as you put it in your mouth, you don't even chew it because of the smell and taste. I can eat that though. I'm liking that. The
could.
turkey burger also tastes good though, but the Impossible Burger for people who enjoy that, that's definitely they
It's
slap
the
it.
best
Yeah.
burger.
I would like to find a good bean burger.
Impossible.
saying?
Now that's an impossible burger.
I know
A
why
good
he
bean
said
burger.
that.
You feel me?
See,
We
y'all
about to
don't
segue
know.
over to you
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
We about to
'cause, yeah,
segue over
I
to
know
you
why
now.
the fuck
You
he
feel me?
said that.
Listen.
I know why the fuck he said that. They
Bean
don't
burgers, bean burgers,
A
and
bad
oat burgers,
motherfucker.
man.
Bad
We done had
motherfucker.
oat burgers made out of nothing other than
know. My cousin
Oats.
behind me know about
Oats
a
and
goddamn
ranch.
bean burger.
oats and ranch dressing.
Yeah,
You
shout out to
patty
Coco
that bitch
behind
out.
me.
That
He
sound
done had
fire.
the possible
Oatmeal and
bean
ranch
burger.
dressing.
sounds
You
like
make your
fire.
little
Yeah,
patty,
bean burger, you don't be surprised.
slide the bitches into the
Yeah.
oven for about an hour.
Yeah.
Turn that motherfucker out, then it turn into little
Yeah.
round, fat ass little
Yeah.
vegan burgers.
I
Tastes
wrote
good as
down
hell
the
if you like
recipe.
ranch.
I wrote down the recipe
Ah!
from the kitchen. From the
Damn.
kitchen. So that's a good segue. So,
All right, so we about
yeah,
to move
so
on
whenever you
to
ready.
our. We're gonna move
Yes.
on to
Yeah,
our
whenever you ready.
special guest today.
I have no idea.
A brother out of Detroit, like all our entrepreneurs and business owners. Mr. Baskets is in the building.
Woo.
We have re-met. We have reintroduced ourselves to each other, but we met years ago on the yard, and he's gonna tell y'all his story about that. He's gonna tell y'all that story. I'm gonna chime in, but then after we get the backstory, we're gonna talk about these baskets from
Yep.
backstory to baskets. You
Yes,
feel
sir.
me?
I like
We
that.
just want to say how we got here, how he got here. You know what I'm saying? All our journeys are important. If not to everyone, definitely to us. You know what I'm saying? From A to B to C. is different for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't mind, brother, you know what I'm saying, want to get into it, let them know, how did all this begin?
Well, first and
Can I
foremost,
pour some of this?
Yes, sir, man.
I definitely
Come on,
want to
man.
pour
Don't
some
do
of this,
that.
man.
Don't do
Thank you,
that.
thank you,
Don't do
brother.
that.
Thank
I'm
you.
a guest,
You're
and
so polite.
again, first, thank y'all for having me. Shout out to everybody, the staff, everybody that's watching. First and foremost, I like to give an honor to God, who's the head of my life. We met in some unfortunate situations. That's the backstory behind that. I even asked you, could I come on this show to share that story? And I
Absolutely.
thank you for your approval for that. For just for another story to just tell the story behind the story that you can show there how God lined things up. That's why I had to say give honor to God, because I had went to prison 3 times just to meet you. First and foremost, just to meet you then when I met you. That was my last
That's
go
what it
around.
took, yeah.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's another story. I was on my C prefix when I saw you after not getting it right, trying to, as they say, insanity is thinking you can do the same thing and get a different result. And
Right.
I made those decisions to give you a short version of it. And when we did meet, the story of it, if they really want to know, we were both in this same journey where we are now. I was sitting on my bunk. I wasn't going to the yard worrying about how many noodles I can get back on store, or what girl doing this, what nigga doing that, what pictures coming in the mail for this nigga, all that. I was focusing on this day now forward. You saw me sitting on my bunk. I know you probably
Putting
thought I was
plans
crazy.
together. Right,
Yeah,
right.
I know I said that too. I say I wonder now. Did you see now that this was all what it was about?
That's all
'Cause
it was about,
I didn't
yeah.
want to go back no more. You get what I'm saying? I was tired of that. I was getting older. You know what I mean? As we all know, the dope game played out. So pause to that. So I say that to say, I don't want to shed light on the bad situation, but that's how I got there from choosing the wrong route. So I am an ex-D boy turned entrepreneur. As you want to fast forward to this day, I made the decision back in 2021. I said I'm going to focus on my dream. I tried it, got the LLC, but I didn't even file it at first. I just got the name. So that's a little how much I just believed in the vision, but I didn't know how I was going to get there. So after the first year, I did my first pop-up on the east side. Shout out to the east side. 7 Mile right there off of Hayes. Right there in the red zone. Right there in the red zone. I did a pop-up right there. I can't remember the hall. And I did it, and I made like $700, baby. I think I made like about $700, $800. It was
That's
me.
definitely enough out the gate
Off
to
the-
keep
out the
somebody
gate,
going.
Right, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Out the gate. It was
Yeah.
Easter, and shout out to the slum of a event planner, because she said I would be the only basket person there, and even my girl can attest to that. And when I got there, there was other basket people there, but I had Mr. Basket. See, that's the difference. You know what I mean? I was in the journey. I wasn't even where I am now. Then I was still doing like my competition do, with the big old paper plastic where you can't see nothing, no presentation and detail into character and the care what you selling to the people. So fast forward, then I say I really got something. So then I filed the necessary paperwork, dug back in the crates from them days like when you see me on the bunk, planning, strategizing,
8-man
reading books.
cube we was
You know what I
in.
mean? Yeah, we was in 8-man cube.
Yeah.
That's what I told my lady. She didn't even know. I even had to explain to her our relationship, that I had to be in the room and trust you with my life, just like you had to trust
Yeah.
me with your life.
Now, that
Like,
shit-
they don't,
that-
they don't
that
understand. It's like we from a fraternity. Like
Yeah,
that's
an unfortunate one.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's the
unfortunate one, but
that's
it's
the
a
shit.
brotherhood
It did bring
Yeah,
stuff back
yeah,
to me
we
though, because
had
I just
unity.
seen
Right.
a cement square somewhere. I don't know where the hell I was.
Uh-huh.
I think I seen somebody doing construction work or something, and they was like, I don't know. Somebody asked me something. As soon as I seen the square, I was like, yeah, that's about the size of where I used to live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, I'm like, they put 8
Damn.
men
Yeah, bro.
in a
Yeah.
square the size of 2 of
Yeah,
these
shout out to
tables.
Mike Blow.
They figured out how to put them bunks in that bitch.
Yeah,
And there's
bro.
8 men and 8 lockers in this bitch, and we living in this bitch.
I
You know what I'm
tried to
saying?
tell her. I tried to. I'm glad you here to attest to those stories.
Yes, to
bro.
the fact that it's a right way and a wrong way to do everything. And once you hit the bottom of the earth, which is what prison is,
Correct.
it's a right way and a wrong way to do that too.
Correct.
And the reason why you meet brothers who are fine talking about it and fine speaking about it, or who hold some type of badge on themselves, is because it's not easy to get through it. if you still gonna be moving around. Motherfuckers say it's easy to get through it, but they probably kept their head down, and now you can do that in some places. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna move around and try to make money, and people gonna know who you are, and they gonna understand who you are, and it's not gonna be easy. And it will be literally people trying to cut you down every day and trying to stop your shine or whatever. And it's as small as, you know, they still tell people to this day, don't tell anybody if you're going home, because someone may try to, you know, provoke you into doing some stupid shit on purpose. Like that's an actual way of thinking.
Exclusive. That's exclusive.
That's
right
an
now
actual
for
way
the
of
show.
thinking for people
That's
who will be in
exclusive.
there
Yeah, they
who
don't
don't want you to
understand that,
leave
bro.
or
They
don't
don't
want to see people
understand
leave.
that,
So it's
bro.
crazy.
They don't
So
understand
navigating through that,
Yeah.
getting up and out of that, to a lot of us, it definitely means something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially to those who ended up back there more than once. I never thought I would go back, but I ended up there a second time. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. The only way you know you're not going to go back is if you don't do none of the dumb shit anymore. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, the only way you know you're not going back is if you stay away from the dumb shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So since I was still welcoming dumb people in my life, I ended up involved in dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So when they say your circle is small, sometimes it has to be that way, right? But at the same time, we trying to be business. We trying to be entrepreneurs. How small can you keep your circle when you trying to make a name for yourself? You feel me? So that's why they got the inner circle and the outer circle. And today we talking the art of hustling because this brother is a hustler. So we're going to get his take on what he feels and his answers to these questions. You know what I'm saying? It's because basket seems like, and just like with a lot of our ideas, it's like everybody should want this.
Right.
This will be simple. Everybody will want these, but then you start learning about seasons, seasonal differences. You got to make sure you
Marketing.
Marketing. You got to keep track of
Branding.
what else they're spending money on at this
Networking.
time. Yeah,
Believing.
I stopped throwing Valentine's Day
Hustling.
parties because of the
Hustling.
how you couldn't trust couples. Like you try to sell Valentine's Day tickets in like December, you can't do it. Because you can't trust couples. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't even trust themselves.
Right.
They don't even know if they're going to be fucking around.
Right.
They don't even know if they're going to... Even if they're going to be together, they don't know if they're going to go out with each other. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if we want to do that. We'll let you know the week before Valentine's Day. I had to leave it alone. So you got to learn. All right, so how long? You said 2021 is when it started.
Yes, sir. 2021. And the first year was rough. After that pop-up, I got probably maybe another good or two runs after that, and then I had to go back to the drawing board. I didn't have what I got now, a product that can sell all year. The way that I'm finna go into e-commerce and have a market to where I can meet people beyond Detroit. You get what I'm saying? So I had to go back to digging in the crate. I watch a lot of moguls. I studied the game. I studied the market as far as that of knowing how to scale your business, what ways to brand yourself. As far as now, I'm finna go into email marketing. That's the new thing.
Yeah, I like that logo.
Right,
And
right.
she
Thank
was
you,
just
brother.
telling about
Thank
the
you, brother.
power of
It
email
is me.
blast.
It's me.
No, blast.
It's me though. That's what you ain't knowing.
I
It's
see
me.
the
But
goatee.
hold
I
up.
see the lineup.
It's me.
But I see the,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see the, you know what I'm saying?
He like correction. That is me.
It is
You look
me.
Like him.
Yeah, it's me. Thank
the-
you. Thank you, sister.
The mouth
Thank
is
you.
giving it
Yeah, it's
to.
me.
Yeah, that's you. Yeah.
Thank you, sister. So, okay, here's the.
Can we just say,
Can I get a
can we
vibe
just
drop?
say,
Can I
can we
get a
just
vibe
say,
drop?
can we just say that right now, as strong as that man is, there's nothing in those baskets. You feel me? So that means he just got those muscles any motherfucking way. Right? Like when I move my arms, this is what it look like. It ain't got to be nothing in the basket. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm just self-conscious right now because I just started losing weight and going to the gym, and it's
Yes,
the
sir.
first time in my
Health is
life
wealth. Health
that
is
I
wealth.
am looking at people like, that's a big motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, is it because I'm 40?
Yeah.
Because I beat this motherfucker's ass. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you probably won't. You know what I'm saying? Like, he young with no injuries. And look at his shoulder caps. Like, you know what it means with a motherfucker with shoulders that big. Like, that
The
power coming
shoulder
from.
caps.
Oh, my God. The big-ass circles right here. Dog walk past me. I'm like, bro, hey, bro. He's like, what's up? I'm like, walk over there next time. Okay? I don't want us to pass each other no more. All right, old school. Yeah, whatever. Motherfucker.
Old school.
I told him that. Don't walk past me no more with your big ass. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, damn. Have I been making people feel this way? I'm sorry
Yes.
if I ever have.
Yes.
I'm sorry if I ever have because this is bullshit. And I don't ever want to run into this 6'8" fucking big motherfucker again. He better not be in 8 Mile fucking Planet Fitness no more. I don't want to see this nigga no more. He made me self-conscious about my whole workout. I worked out another 30 minutes fucking with this dude. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? I had to get my shit together. So now we talking about the strength in marketing and power. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 different baskets here. But the one I got my eye on, the one I see is that it's not always baskets. That's what jumped out to me. Like he said, is Mr. Baskets, but what he's saying is, listen, we can bundle up whatever and put it in whatever that look nice and get it to you. Yeah. Can you tell us about this one right here?
So it's Mr. Bundles.
You feel me?
We have Mr.
I like
Baskets.
that. Thank
Baskets
you,
and bundles.
Thank
I
you,
like
King.
that.
Well, yeah, that was the vision to separate myself from the competition. So I am another reason why they put Bath and Body Works in there, but they still can't compete because I still come with some things like a towel, like you see in there. It's a towel.
I just saw that towel.
It's a gift box that a man can later use to put his clippers in there, his jewelry, his money, whatever he can use. That gift box. That gift box is a $15, $20 box.
Yeah, this is a real
that
box
ain't
right
that
here.
ain't. You get what I'm saying? Don't
I'm
let me stay humble, but that ain't the average gift designer.
It's not.
I am the
no.
gift designer.
It's quality.
I'm like the Gucci
of
gift baskets.
It looks like you put a lot of thought in it.
Yeah,
Okay, so the only person that I've ever seen go this hard on baskets myself is my foster mom. But she used to have to go to New York and Ohio for her shit.
Ask me the price.
Okay,
that's
so
the art of hustling. When I tell you,
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
sir.
7 different items in here.
Say it.
8.
I'm a
Eight,
drink.
nine.
I'm a drink to me.
Is it 2 towels?
I'm a
in here?
drink to me.
Is that black towel or towel or a
That's
scrubby
the
thing?
scrubby thing. So
That's
man,
the exfoliant?
So a man could get comfortable.
be like,
hold
scrubby
on. Yeah, a
thing.
man could get comfortable with himself. You alone
Listen,
in there.
fellas, you
feel
got to
me?
exfoliate.
You finna go out.
You feel
You got
me?
your chain on. You got something rolled up. It's Sunday fun day or something, or you taking Sakara out.
You use that
you
textured
you know
towel.
what I mean?
You
I
get a
finna-
scrubby thing.
Yeah, I finna get right for it. You
Fellas,
feel
it's
me?
not a loofah,
Yeah.
right?
No, or not.
It's almost a choy boy for your body.
Okay.
You feel me?
I like that.
I don't know
It's
what
a body choy boy.
sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
and
sir.
it get in there. You know what I'm saying? It scrubs that second layer of dirt.
second layer
If
of
you
dirt.
are a car dude or a plant dude, your ass needs to exfoliate. Okay. With the hands, with the grimy hands, and gotta use the green soap to wash your hands and shit. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items in here, plus the box that I can
Plus
keep
the box.
brother.
and continue to use or re-gift
It got a
myself.
little, it got a
So
little
what we
latch.
talking about? What we talking on the price?
$75.
$75. I can see that. It's a whole Manny Petty kit
Plus
in here.
tax. Because I know the government might be
He
watching.
taxing.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna give you the
tax.
normal,
Yeah,
the
plus
six,
tax.
the point
Gotta add the
0.06.
tax. I gotta
The
pay tax.
0.06. Now look, this is a good thing though, fellas. Understand he got the big toenail clippers. in
The
there.
big one.
You
5
feel
and
me?
1.
He ain't gonna give you them
5
little
and
ones
1.
and think you can do something with those.
No,
you feel
sir.
me?
No,
And it's got
sir.
the rubber
That's
grip on
not
them
the
joints.
Mr.
Because your dumb
Basket
ass
way.
don't usually do your own feet. And they be
Or
popping
your
out your
lady.
hands and shit.
Yeah, or
Those nail clippers will pop right the fuck out your hands. You know what I'm saying? The tension be for real.
I don't know. I use my teeth. I don't know what that.
Good Lord. Good Lord. And he got the cheese scraper in there. You know what I'm saying? I got a video of my brother, RP Mac G. I got a video of my brother using
And that's a gift for
giant
any
one
time
those.
of the
You know
year.
what I'm saying? It was like this big.
Yes, sir.
And he just going to work on his foot, just grating the cheese. Just
sir.
great Parmesan all on the floor.
Stop.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just saying, do not make your partner put up with you.
Right.
You feel me? If you got crusty feet, they're putting up
Yeah.
with
that
you.
shit.
You right.
You feel me?
That's
Why you
something-
making them put up with
I
that
feel
shit?
you.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if she also got crusty feet, then you crusty motherfuckers
Y'all just
are
crusty
made for each
together.
other. You know what I'm saying? But if your girl actually taking the time, or she going down to the salon and she getting her feet together,
Bunch of
why you
crust.
making her put up with that shit? You know what I'm saying? Ask her if she ain't do a pedicure, she might hook you up. You ain't never asked. She don't know how to approach your fucked up feet. She don't know what to say. If you say, baby, you think you can tackle these motherfuckers? Watch her ass go to work. All you have to do is say the words. She got a whole kit.
What?
She ain't even opened up
That's
yet.
love, huh?
You
Yes.
feel me? It's a love language. It
Yeah.
is. Or you can let them go. Take them with you to the Asians. You feel me?
That's
But
solid.
that's a big step for a black man. Listen, they won't go to the doctor. The nail salon is a close fucking second when it comes to taking those shoes and socks off. You feel me? I don't understand what this bitch is saying. What is they talking about? I need a translator.
got
What
my
she talking
lady
about?
over here dying.
Every time she take my foot out the water, she say something else. You feel me? She should speak in
Something
English
else
when
to
handling my
somebody
feet.
next to them.
Absolutely, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I need you here, Lily. I need you here, Ling Ling.
So how do you come up with the items? Like what do you
Yes.
what do you think?
Well, actually, how I did start from the jump, I bought a pallet. And then I went on like Facebook Marketplace and shout out to Tina. Tina was like the plug. She was like the El Chapo from the jump. She had her husband died. R.I.P. to her husband. I can't remember his name, but she had all his inventory from when he used to buy pallets. So I got like maybe $6,000-$7,000 worth of items for like maybe about $1,400.
I think I've seen
wow.
these pallets before. They be little,
But
and they
she
get
had
bigger.
it out of the box. She just had it in her home. Like her home
Right.
was like
She making the pallets
She
from
had
there.
like when I got so much stuff like for Easter. Like how you kind of said when you said I got a whole bunch of shit in my house.
Right.
Bro, I still got shit home decor. Like I'm finna do some home decor basket, but I got old jump ropes for aerobic, old yoga mats.
But you
I
never
got,
know the
pet
occasion or the
supplies.
person. You never
Right,
know the
I still-
occasion or the person.
Yeah, you know
right.
what I mean? She had some of everything in
So
it.
if
like
I come to you and
accessories,
say-
I got old iPhone accessory cases that I'm not gonna have to like go to flea market and sell for
Right.
$1 a piece just to someone who may want. Like I still got old stuff from that pallet, so I took advantage of that because it had a multitude of things that I could sell. Like
That's
for when
very
Easter come,
resourceful.
I could use it.
So
When
if I come to
Father's
you
Day
and say,
come,
"My
I
mom,
had when Father's Day come, I had clippers. Like I still
Right.
got clippers, like and stuff like that I still haven't sold. And
So if
stuff
a
like
customer comes to you and they like, well, my mom, you ask, well, what does she do? She want a custom basket.
that. Yes, sir.
Do you ask like, what do they do? What are they
Yes, sir.
into?
Yeah.
And they say, well, she just started yoga.
Yeah.
Or she thinking about starting yoga. Obviously, all the sisters they want to keep themselves
Yes, sir.
together. So you go back into your inventory because that's what this is now. You go to your inventory like, boom. I knew I kept that yoga mat for a
Right,
reason. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Boom. Now you got your yoga mat in there. That's nice, man.
Yeah.
I first of all, I like inventories because when we were looking for people to be designers for the Juneteenth, runway show, we learned that a lot of people who say they sell clothes have absolutely no inventory whatsoever. They are selling you an outfit that you see, and then they're ordering it for you, and
they
then
waiting.
sending it to
Yeah,
you.
they
They're
waiting.
middleman
They
in
don't
you.
believe in
Right.
themselves.
Yeah, they haven't stepped
yeah.
out on actually going to
Yeah,
get the stuff and
yeah.
stocking up in their
Yeah.
basement or their garage. They're just middlemen.
Right.
They're just keeping you from going to a website. That's all they're doing. These people don't have any
So they
clothes
don't
in their
they
house.
don't design.
No, people are taking blank sweaters and shirts
Yeah.
and they'll put their little logo on it or something like that. But this is a day and age where the person you're buying clothes from has not sewn anything. They have not designed anything.
Right,
The
right.
logo is theirs,
Yeah.
but those clothes are blank.
Yeah.
And they're buying straight from the manufacturer, straight from Singapore or whatever, and they can put their logo on there. But they are picking. They are at most. They are shoppers. You know how Macy
Yeah.
has their own shoppers go shopping for the store? They're shoppers,
Yeah.
right? We can call them shoppers or what is it? The person stylists.
Mm-hmm.
They're shoppers and stylists at the most if they had a title.
Yeah, people
and they're
aren't
selling
putting
you the clothes.
that much effort.
Right.
into
So for
doing
me, a
stuff
person
like
who
that.
supports vendors, you can be choosy.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to supporting vendors, I choose to support vendors who make what they make from their own. Like, obviously, he didn't make Hawaiian Punch, but if he bought this basket
Yeah.
and then repackaged it and put his name on it, I wouldn't really want to rock with that. The fact that he didn't put in the effort and you might stumble over a bunch of kids' toys and you might stumble over a bunch of
Yes.
loofahs at his house. You don't know what's in
Surprise.
there. Whatever. Yeah, that's what I like. I like that he is surrounded by his work.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it's just like, you can sit there like, okay, it's Mother's
Constant
Day.
inspiration.
Right? You feel me? Let me put one together.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else we got? You said you brought one for Feel Good. Which one is that?
She can pick whichever one she wants.
You can pick one, 'cause I was eyeballing this goldfish situation.
Yeah, honestly, that was for her.
Can we just say that goldfish are good for everybody, not just babies?
Yeah,
Like
goldfish-
goldfish,
That's
are
more of a
tasty
lady
snacks.
thing. I
Great.
don't see you or the brother over there wanting that. If you
I
get
didn't
what
eat the
I'm
fuck.
saying.
know,
First of
I
all,
wanted
goldfish have giant goldfish that come
You
one
just
in a
don't
pack.
look like a
They come
goldfish
one in a
type of
pack. They
brother,
taste
man.
like graham crackers. I done fucked them up.
You-
I work in a hospital.
You said you knew I wanted.
Now, if they were
which one?
Swedish
That
fish, I
one?
would have had to
I
snatch
knew
them from
that
them.
Now,
was
see, I ain't got the
right.
back teeth for Swedish fish. I just ain't got them no more.
You know, so.
So you was paying
So
attention.
you over here
okay.
with it? And I see an old school
Hey, let me
bubble gum in
see.
there.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yes, sir.
Ooh, and I love them
Yeah.
little crackers and cheese.
Thank you.
For real,
Okay,
with the
apple
mango
juice?
drink.
With
All
the-
right,
I'm
all
gonna
right. Here you go.
consume
Here you
all
go.
of
Check it
it.
out. Check it out. It's definitely consumable.
Thank you, brother.
Starve.
Thank
Ooh.
Well, give me the other one then, man. Since you taking the.
Yeah.
He
Now
said,
that's-
me and you gotta pick
y'all
one. We gotta split
Yeah, I'm
one.
still on the budget.
We gotta split one,
budget.
which
Okay.
is
Popcorn
love, which is love.
bucket.
But you gotta. I think we should choose off the drink. You feel me?
Drink.
I want the popcorn.
But
You-
you know,
what?
and then it's
In the
good. it's good for men to say share like. So I said,
Yeah, my daughter say sharing is caring.
Yeah, right. I know the brothers
Sharing
would
is
look at
caring.
me funny if I
Oh,
say
hell no.
share
Hell no.
basket. You know
Oh, no,
it's just
man.
Me
No.
something
Ooh,
saying
no, I want that
it's just
one.
me saying I
Hey
appreciate
man, you know what?
y'all.
Here's the thing though, man, because there's a lot of people that come through the
just saying
platform
I appreciate
with
y'all,
promoting
brother.
their products and
Yes,
services,
sir.
and they leave
Yeah.
with everything that they bring. They
I
don't even
respect
give
that.
us shit for
And-
the. You know
and
what I mean?
that's
So,
what we need to
yeah,
talk
no,
about.
That's
I appreciate
yeah.
it.
Listen.
Can I see that one real quick?
We are not toxic to the point where we cannot share in a mutually free thing. You understand what I'm saying? I have
Yeah,
no,
I
I have
know
not.
this,
There's
yeah. This is
no
my
way.
brother.
Two
We talk
conscious
shit all
brothers
day, but
with
it's-
good sense
yeah, it's
can't
like-
figure out how to share a free thing. You
And
feel me?
like I said, I appreciate
Now-
the fact that you even was
Wait.
thoughtful
Absolutely.
enough to give us something
Now, obviously,
with all of
I'm
the people that
partial.
come through and just selfishly take the advertising and promotion.
And see, that's
Boom.
me. That's like the mafia. When you come, you bring a gift. See, I'm a little
That's
different.
I appreciate
come
that so
from-
much, but I
right,
want that
you know what I'm saying?
popcorn, that boom chicka pop.
First of all, we on the yard. Once I get my pack,
No, we ain't
we
on the
can-
yard.
we can
Don't
talk-
start that shit.
We can talk
We
about
home.
swapping
We
out.
home.
Now.
We
swap
not
out.
on the
Don't you
yard.
don't
Hey,
Don't
we
on
can
yourself.
swap out.
We
can
ain't
swap
making
out.
cook up.
I ain't on no damn
Yeah,
yard.
thank
Okay.
you, brother.
I can't talk
We
about
home.
swapping
Don't
till I
start that
secure
shit.
my shit. That's
now,
all
me
I'm
and
saying.
you alone could say we
Yeah,
on the
she
yard.
eyeballing
But
my
don't say
popcorn.
that
Hold
shit
on,
on
hold on, hold
camera.
on. She
Don't
eyeballing
say
the
that
popcorn.
shit on
She
camera.
eyeballing the popcorn.
Hey, cuz, you see that cuz? My cuz
Yeah.
watching the live
Look out.
too.
Hold on,
Cuz,
hold
you
on.
hear this brother
Listen.
talk about we on the yard. Now,
Listen,
we home.
we
brother.
swapping this shit
We
out,
home,
right?
brother.
I want the goldfish and she want the popcorn, right? But I can't make no deals with you until I talk to my brother mans. You feel me? Because we sharing this thing. You know what I'm saying? Now it's popcorn in both of them. He got to choose which drink he want.
and
With
Which-
the
you
bucket.
want
the
Hold
Hawaiian
on.
punch or
With
the
the
tea?
bucket. Can I get a sound bite? With the bucket.
With
you
the
can
bucket.
always use the bucket.
You can always
Don't
keep
you
using
forget
that
the
bucket. First of all, Halloween is coming around, and quite frankly, you're just gonna be looking for buckets. It'll be like, God damn it!
Right?
I done got 3 Mr. baskets. I know I had baskets down.
Run the Hawaiian punch, brother.
All right, bet. So y'all can roll with that one. Me and
I
bro gonna
appreciate
roll with
y'all.
this.
I appreciate y'all,
I would like
man.
to trade that popcorn with her goldfish. You can have the rest. I just want
I
some
never
goldfish.
said I didn't want my goldfish.
Oh no! Well, now you're
Yeah.
just being greedy.
It's two popcorns
She the
in there.
lady.
No, this is not the one we're getting.
Yeah,
We're
she
getting
right.
that one.
She's right. Hold on, she's right. That's a white cheddar popcorn. See,
Yeah.
that, a lady
Oh, she's
know.
looking up at
Ladies
Yes.
know.
I ain't even
See?
peeped those.
I know
Is
that's
that a back of
why I
combos?
said boom
We gotta
boom
start
chicka
listening.
pop. You ain't
We
know
gotta
about the
get
boom
the combo
chicka
We
pop.
here.
gotta listen. We gotta start listening.
gotta
Ladies
listen.
know. Ladies know.
Say it again. Say it one more time.
Ladies know. Just
Say it
start
3 more
listening.
times.
Come on now, baby. We don't count. Don't do that, baby. We got her started. We got her, my baby, started.
No, wait a
Now
second.
she gonna
Let me get
rewind the
another
tape
one.
every time I said that. She gonna
Yeah.
say,
You talked yourself
every
into
That's-
time
hey,
we
look.
get into it or something, she gonna rewind
That's gonna
the
be
damn
that's gonna be a ringtone every time you call and shit.
Yeah.
Ladies know.
Ladies know.
Ladies know. Ladies know.
I knew I should have got 2 dang on sides.
Yeah, that was straight. That
Man,
was
yeah.
straight though.
Double macaroni next time,
Yeah, that was
please.
straight.
Double.
What's the name again? Ginger. I want to make sure. I don't say
Berry.
it. Ginger berry.
Ginger
Shout out to Ginger
berry.
berry. That's straight.
See, and I was confused because with the vegan shit, right? Y'all kept saying gingerberry. I'm thinking the macaroni was made out of fucking
Ginger.
gingerberry.
Right. Yeah. Ginger
So that's why I kept
berry.
asking, y'all,
Ginger
where's the
is
place?
a berry,
Where's the
though.
place?
It'll
Where's
make
the
you think
place?
ginger berry.
It's not a berry, but yeah,
What is it? Mushroom or some crazy shit? What is it?
cheese.
How is it vegan? So vegan?
It's not
cheese-
It's
vegan.
not vegan at all. It's not a vegan place at all. They just so happen to have the
Oh, so
option
Oh, so that's
of
regular
turkey
macaroni.
burgers.
You
Yeah, that's
just
regular
placed that
macaroni.
Oh,
narrative
goddamn, man.
in
I'm
the
thinking, I mean,
situation. I'm like,
Okay,
what?
wait. So he need to rejudge. He thought it was good for vegan macaroni. Do you think it was good for normal macaroni?
I'll give it maybe a.
Seven.
I was wondering. You know what I want to
Five,
ask?
six,
I was
seven.
wondering why he said, "I got to
Yeah,
admit, I'm
7.
impressed."
Yeah,
now it
because-
makes sense because he thought it was vegan
Oh,
macaroni and cheese.
I was confused too.
Because it doesn't.
I'm like, is it
it's
the
not,
pepper?
Yeah, it's
He
not
like
popping
pepper.
all like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was vegan and shit. That's why.
My guy. All right then. All right. So, Mr. Baxter, you have been doing pop-ups.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever? And you've hosted one of your own?
No, sir.
You haven't hosted one of your own yet. All right.
sir.
So
Not
we
yet.
waiting.
Not
All
yet.
right. So we waiting. That's somewhere we might be able to collaborate
Yes, sir.
on.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
We have an event coming up in September. September 17th is a Sunday.
All right.
It is the we have named it the Detroit Double Dutch Day.
Yes, sir. I've been hearing
Right.
about that. Yeah.
So we
I've
are.
been promoting that too.
Yes, sir. Thank
so
you
it's
very
so
much for
crazy now
sharing.
we can talk more about it.
Yeah, we're
Because I remember
promoting
I
that.
heard you showing it So I saw the vision, but now you made it a reality. So I would
Yes,
love,
we
I
want.
would
Yes,
love to
because
hear
at
about
first
it.
it was just a
Yeah,
conversation of a
right,
joke, and then we made the
it
flyer.
wasn't, right, yeah, and
That's
you
how we
joke
do,
around
though.
all the time. So how can
That's
a
how
guy
we do, though.
sometimes?
You feel
So
me?
you see it, I'm like, oh, let me post this.
I just
for
be
my
looking
bro.
for people who be
You know what I
interested
mean?
in it. We bring it up as a conversation. You
Yeah.
get enough talk about it. It's like, all right,
Yeah.
well, let's see if we can move it to the next
Right.
phase. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Let's see
saying?
if we can
So
move it.
I am a little nervous about what the outcome may be as far as
Nah.
the turnout, but we're going to push it.
That's
We're going to
gonna
have
be
it in
great.
libraries and schools.
Okay.
The schools that are open, you know what I'm saying? But definitely the libraries and community centers. Shout out to Butzel over there on Linden.
Shout out to Buster.
I just
East
went
side
there
up.
today.
East
You went
side up.
swimming there?
East side up.
No.
I'm sorry to my
You didn't
west
go
siders.
swimming.
East
No.
side up.
All right.
I was disappointed about
Okay.
You
it.
got the
Peace.
Coleman and Young Center. Did you say it's closed?
It's only open for like an hour on Tuesday or something. The pool.
Oh, the
Op-
pool.
open
But
swim.
Coleman and Young Center is open.
No, Coleman Young Center is closed.
It's
They're
closed.
doing renovations. You talking about
Oh,
on the east side?
okay, on the east side. Yeah,
Yeah.
So it's just through
That's sad.
renovations.
They've been closed for like a year now.
Straight up.
It's been a while.
Ooh, that's rough. It was a lot of programs in there.
Yeah.
Obviously, ones that I didn't go to because I didn't know it was closed.
Yeah.
But I've been going to Butzel kind of regularly for the last year.
Obviously.
I just wasn't ready for the swimming yet, but now that swimming is on the floor, I
Bless.
might be going there to swim. I won't be swimming though
From
because I
Butzel?
can't swim. I'm gonna run in the water
Yeah.
to get that
They
weight
got
off
swim
me.
classes.
I'm not interested.
Okay.
I'm not interested. Last time I tried to learn how to swim, I was one-on-one in an Olympic pool and almost hurt the person that had me floating in the water. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going. I'm gonna just wear me some life rafts. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm out on the water with people, and make sure I'm around a motherfucker who can swim. At least one person on the boat got to be able to swim.
Yeah. I'll be
Right,
that person.
right, like a designated driver. Before I get on, I'm like, "Can you swim? Can you swim?
Can anybody
Can you swim?
swim?
All right, bet he can swim. He don't get to drink too much.
Right.
All right, bet.
So
He's a designated swimmer.
I saw on your page that you work with Detroit Parks and Rec. What type of work do you do with that?
Thank you for shouting that out. Shout out to Detroit Parks and Recreation. Sierra Williams over at Total Access. I want to make sure I say it right. Total Access Events.
Oh yeah, I know about
Yeah,
Total Access.
yeah, right, so, yeah,
They do the
thank
big
you. Yeah, it's been a
festivals at
long
Hart
day,
Plaza and
So I
stuff.
just want to make sure I shout out the correct way because they took me right in. It's kind of beyond just paying the one-time fee, like the communication, the approval, the understanding. Like when they canceled last week, because I was supposed to be there last week, and it rained, and she understood. You get what I'm saying? So those are some things to where she can say, you know what? Well, I ain't messing with you if she felt I was some type of way or
Right.
anything like that. So they kind of understand. Far as I had asked her, could we switch dates on the prior event? Like I'm gonna be there 2 times in August, and then I'm gonna be there July 28th for the Dancing in D. Shout out to Dancing in D.
Where is there? This is Hart Plaza. You
Yeah,
talking
no,
about?
Spirit Plaza. So you
Spirit
might as well
Plaza.
say, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
in front of the
Yeah,
big green
yeah,
man.
in front of the man.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
the
on
iconic
Jefferson.
man, right?
Yes,
So
okay.
you can kind of understand.
That's the
how-
city county building.
Right, yeah.
I didn't know that
Yeah.
you can rent out the fucking Spirit of Detroit. What
No,
you
they
saying?
the city. They the
And
city.
it-
Like
this-
she's
it-
saying,
it's-
that's
that's their
they,
thing.
That's
That's
they
their
shit.
thing.
You know what I mean?
You can rent out Hart Plaza for
Humbly, I'm
$3,500
saying,
though.
yeah.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
You can have from the curb to the steps.
Yeah,
for
yeah, they
$3,500.
working with us. Yeah, so it's a lot of different stuff because you can rent out the parks too now. They asked me that I want to rent out a park, so probably in
They
the
started
future.
hustling the land. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
At
right.
first, it just
Yeah,
used to be
say it.
signed
Yeah,
up
let's
in
just
enough
be real.
time,
Yeah, let's just
and
be
you
real.
get it. Now is if you got,
Yeah.
are you gonna make?
Yeah.
Are you charging for the entry?
Of
And
course.
you feel me? So
Yeah. But some events is free. Like I
Yeah.
paid the one-time fee, and I done other events that was I ain't have to pay $1. Like the
Right.
Dancing in D, I ain't have to pay $1. So I can't not
you get to
pay
go and
homage
set up
to
a
that.
table and
Right, I
everything.
can't pay homage to that.
No, of course,
You
yeah.
feel me? If I make $200 that day, I ain't pay $1 to be there. You
I've
know?
learned.
Yeah.
I've
You understand what
learned.
I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
I love
they
that
are
arrangement.
giving us still the opportunity. So shout out to
Yes.
Detroit Parks and
Yes.
Recreation. Shout out to Jasmine Bond. Shout out to Dancing the D. It is I will be there on the 28th,
Well, we-
coming with all the best
Speaking
selections.
of
With
the
all the
28th,
best
Yeah,
selections.
with all the best selections.
Yes.
Speaking of the 28th, I actually have an event on the 28th. It's a grant writing mixer.
Okay, talk about it. Right.
It is
What
a-
time is it?
Yep,
Right.
it's from
And I was
7
gonna
p.m.
come. What time? 7 p.m.
7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Damn.
It's
well,
okay.
I'm gonna send
got a
somebody
lot of-
and my colleagues.
What time?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
time
I
is
got-
that
got
event?
you. And then shout out to Akila. She gonna be there. So
Yep,
you know I'm
yep.
working with Akila.
Yes,
Shout
she
out to
told- she
Detroit
told
Vendor
me.
Collective. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm still gonna be locked in regardless.
What
but
time
I'ma
is your
be
event on the
downtown,
28th?
From 5 to 10 downtown.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
And yours
Yeah.
is 7 to
7
9.
to 9. Grant
Yeah,
writing
so-
mixer. Go.
Well, I'll be able to go to both.
Right,
Do-
yeah,
do it
right.
Detroit.com.
Go live or something, brother. Yeah, so I can
So
see.
your event is 7 to 9 through doitdetroit.com.
Yes.
And there's a grant writing
Grant
mixer.
writing mixer. So right now, as of now, I have 6 different grant writers.
Yeah.
All
I
who
see that.
specialize in
Yeah, I posted
entrepreneurship,
that.
and
Yeah.
they will be there to discuss and mingle with fellow local business owners.
Okay.
Big,
That's
something
important because
big.
I need
Yeah,
to know more
that's
about grant
big.
writing. On the 27th
Yeah, I
of
need to have my
July.
ass in there.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a bag. It's a
Yeah.
bag. It's a way to get the bag. And grant
Yeah.
writing, grants you don't have to pay back. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That's the advantage of it. You get what I'm saying? It's not like a loan. It's writing the proposal, asking for what you're asking for, and showing why you asking for it,
It's
and they
so
give you
important.
the money.
Right.
Yeah.
Am I right? Am I
Yeah,
saying right?
yeah.
And
That's the
again,
gist
you
of
saw
it,
me
yeah.
reading it on the bunk. That was some of the books I was going to the law library getting, or asking for somebody to send me this in, so you can know all these
Get a better
things.
understanding.
You know what I mean? Right? Because you would think you have to pay it back. Some people are oblivious to that. They think, oh, I gotta pay it back, and the
Yeah, grants
nigga
don't work
give
that
up
way.
on his whole dream, thinking he gotta pay it back.
And didn't
no,
even
go
ask
get the
anybody.
information,
Yeah.
brother.
Yes,
Sit
that's-
down. Stop getting high that day
That's
or
our
something. You get what I'm
main
saying?
downfall.
So you can get that information and move accordingly. And this sister's presenting that, and you'll be surprised who will let that fall over.
It's nothing. It's
you know what I
nothing
mean? They
wrong
won't
with.
pay it attention. You
It's
know what I
nothing
mean?
wrong with reaching out for help, but don't hesitate to do your own research.
Correct.
When it comes
Yeah.
to your hustle and
Absolutely.
your goals.
Yeah.
Thanks to Google and thanks to things, all you got to do is ask. You don't even got to know how to type. You can verbally talk to your phone.
Yep.
Press Google speaker,
Yep.
and you can tell them
I
what you're
think
trying to find.
the issue with the information that we have, it was easily accessible, is that it's so much in our face that we don't even want to look up more things. We like, if it's not in our face, I'm not thinking about it. But it's so many
Or
opportunities.
just it's so easily to get distracted when you look up one
Yeah.
thing, you
That's
just
the
branch
thing.
off into
Yeah.
other shit. You're
You
like,
go
whoa,
down
what
the
about
rabbit
this? And
hole.
what about that? And what about
Yeah.
I be having to pull myself back in sometimes. Like I'll get online and I'll be on there for a purpose.
Yeah.
And end up
Oh,
going
boy.
left, and I'll be like, "You were here to post this,"
Yes.
and I'm like, "Right, let's get back to that."
I
I
have to
literally have to
go to
say
my
it and go
notes.
back to it because you get sidetracked. But that's what it's for. These distractions are right in our face. Remember, in our parents and before them, they were subliminal distractions and distractions that were connected to civil rights and all this. These distractions are literally right at your fingertips, and we go for them every day, every other moment. So that small thing we just talked about and that small point we just made is one of the reasons why I kind of shy away from people who shun our ancestors or shun the steps they made or shun how they should have did better,
Right.
should have did this. It's like they didn't have nowhere near the access we had.
got
And
it.
what the
They
hell
did
have we
just
done with
fine.
it? You
Hell
feel
no.
me?
Exactly. Now we
You
have
imagine
that.
trying to keep
Yeah.
the bus boycott
They can't-
together
They can't
without
imagine
you
because
feel
they
me?
have, and we have, the world is completely different. Like the different world songs say, it's a different world than where they come from. And shit.
Yeah.
So we can't fathom nothing
Bro,
as far as how.
Think of trying to keep the bus boycott together every morning for how long they kept it together without any text messages, barely people having phones.
Right.
You feel me? It just had to be something you woke up and remembered you had to do and you was gonna do,
Yeah.
and we had to
Everybody-
count on your ass to do it.
No website. You feel
Ain't no
me? None of
group
that.
chat,
Yeah,
none of that
no
shit.
group chat.
You
That's
and
'cause
your
it wasn't-
woman are both telling each other we gonna get up and walk
and,
tomorrow.
and the
We not
information
gonna
was
fuck with
passed
the
through the
bus.
community,
that's
why-
word of mouth
And
type
that's-
shit.
Word of
You know what I'm saying?
It was less distractions.
Now I enjoy
In the
word
world.
of mouth hustling. Right? Word of mouth is
Yeah.
a form of hustling. It
It
always
is.
has been, especially for
It's
us
the
and for a
best
lot of
one.
people. It works. I've seen it work in small. I've seen it work in large ways. But one of the ways I really enjoyed is when one person is somewhere talking to another person about something I got going on, and they
Yo.
learn that they talking about the same event or the same person, and
Yeah.
they've never known each other. You feel me? They ain't never met each other. They're like, girl, I'm a part of this Thanksgiving thing. Yeah, well, I'm donating turkeys to something.
Right.
Where you donating turkeys to? This place on Puritan? That's where I'm going to be. That's why I'm like, it's working. We out here. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
layers
it's
of
some
people
of us that's
folding
getting
in.
it. It's some
Yeah.
of us that's getting it. The sisters getting it. Actually, the brothers is running a little behind, but that's why. It's
That's because we
good.
still do dumb
yeah,
shit
that's
when
why
we
it's
get
good
our
for
money.
me and
Yeah.
people like you and me and the other brother.
Yeah.
We gotta just come together, focus, put all that other stuff aside, and look at the bigger cause. Like in a minute, we passing it down and leaving it to them, and they blind, man.
So if
they
a
still,
person wonders-
they still thinking. What young boy doing, or you get what I'm saying, little baby doing. They ain't looking at the bigger picture of what they really doing. They creating a way for themselves
Right.
and wealth and generational wealth and stuff like that, and leaving a legacy for their children. And all they worried about is what a new Mary's coming out, or you get what I'm saying. They ain't looking at, bro. That's a business. That's a brand. Did you buy?
Right.
Into?
That's what I want to
Did
talk
you
about
ain't
now.
investing
Right.
nothing into for your legacy?
Right.
So
if a
what the fuck a
person-
Mary gonna do for your grandkids?
So if a person
you know what I'm
wonders,
saying?
like, what can, because people say, you have supporters, and then you have doubters, and you have naysayers. It's
Yes,
three
sir.
different types. The doubters
Correct.
aren't necessarily naysayers. They're just doubters. They doubt themselves. They doubt you. So you look at something, you say, well, what are baskets gonna do? What can you really do? These baskets right now, what you're
glad you
seeing
said
are
that.
snack baskets, but do
Yes,
you
sir.
have, like you say, do you have baskets with other things in them besides snacks and stuff
Yes, sir.
to eat?
Yes, sir. I'm what you would call a customization to the catering to the customer. I'm one to sow first, reap second. So I am here for the customer. You get what I'm saying? Like with these products, I'm telling you in the price point, I look at it like if I can get where I need to be now to later on reap later, that's the goal. You get what I'm saying? So if I make $4, $5, $10 off each basket, you think about it. If I sell it to 1 million people, I done made $4, $5 million. So
Okay, now
we
let me
look
pause
at
you right
small.
there.
We look at
Yeah.
now instead of later. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Let me pause you right there. So there was a liquor store. It's the middle of summer, and if you look up, it was still a line of skull caps hanging. They were dusty.
Right.
You feel me?
It's
I looked up.
always
I said,
dusty
"Dog,
shit in the liquor store.
take these damn skull caps down, bro. It's June." He was like, "Oh no, no.
No.
They're gonna sell."
Yeah.
I'm like, no, they won't. It's June. You
It's
feel
June,
me?
yeah.
All right, bet. That's that. You don't have the building where you can put all the shelves out,
Right.
right? That's why we got social media. We take pictures. We need to promote and push our images because we don't have the building for you to come stand in and be influenced by it and be enticed by it.
Yeah.
But over the course of June, July, we almost in August, 3 of those hats are gone. 3 of those dusty black skull caps are not hanging up there anymore. So what happens is each individual clerk may have something in that store that belongs to him, that he done invested in, that he's selling. Not the cigarettes, not the gas, not the snacks, something else. Might be the socks. It's all a dog that be there in the afternoon. But every single pair of socks that sell, he like, told you those gray
It's
ones
gonna
was gonna sell.
Yeah.
Because I walked into the liquor store the other day, and the same little dollar socks they be having, them ankle socks, they been black and white for Lord knows how long. I walked in there the other day, it was gray ones.
Yeah.
I'm like, look at somebody expanding their market. You
It's a
feel
market
me?
for everything.
You feel me? Because the black and white one's
a
selling.
market.
I'm gonna go in and throw some gray ones up there.
It's a
I
market
bought a
for
pair of gray
everything.
ankle socks for $1.50. I've already worn them, and they match my shorts. I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I've never had a pair of gray
The
ankle
gray.
socks. They were right there.
Yeah.
So one thing begets another. If we on some hustle tip, if you had the trees, it wouldn't be long before you had this or that, right? If you got dimes, you got nicks. Come on, man. You feel me? So you look at the bags and you say you got baskets, you have gifts. This is a gift store on wheels.
It
wheels.
is.
Right, used to be able to. Right now, in the hospital I work in, through the pandemic, their gift shop is closed, and it says indefinitely. They don't know when it's gonna open up again. There are markets opening left and right to entrepreneurs, right, who are ready to go hard in those lanes and fill those voids. When our people say, "Oh, so and so is closed," and that's too bad, I automatically go to when they opened. I go to when they were established. Most of the places that we sad about, the ale place in Royal Oak, the donut place on Woodward, they've been open since before
Like
your
100
black ass
years,
could even
yeah.
go there.
Right.
They've been open since you had to bash it out the back door. And here you are complaining about them
Sad.
being closed. Like they ain't had a good run for the last 96
for sure.
fucking years.
Right.
And the exit plan.
Come on, dog.
Trust me.
Come
'Cause
on,
they,
dog.
They money somewhere else. You, just
feel
don't
me?
know.
They ain't
Yeah.
even been the
Yeah.
people. You've been watching
Yeah,
black
don't
people
think they
serve you for the
still don't
last
got
15
that
years.
lifestyle. That
Speak
lifestyle.
of the donut shop, right? Now, after it closed, of course, one of their people done swooped in with the money and about to reopen them back up.
After they didn't, but look though, what they done did though, they built
the
up a
one spot.
fanfare.
Yeah, I
Yes,
saw that. What you
they
talking
built
about.
up a
Yeah.
they built up a fanfare because Hostess did this the best. One day the people showed up to Hostess, didn't even know they was closed, and they showed up to work, they was closed. Hostess
Damn.
say we going belly up, it's a wrap. They closed it down for almost 2 years. Then they just open it back up. Hostess then begins to sell their 2-year-old inventory.
All right.
The shit that was in there the day they came in and shut it,
What?
that's the shit they started selling when they opened up again. doubled their bread, whatever they did to their bread, they opened back up and sold a bunch of old shit
But you know
until
who,
it was gone.
But you
And
know
it's
who?
expired?
But you know who do it?
It was
better
definitely
than,
expired.
You know who do it better than them? Art Van. How many times have they had a going out of business sale?
Okay.
Oh shit, going out of business sale.
For 20
What's
years.
the clothing store?
Right. For
What's the
20
clothing store?
years.
The cheap clothing store in the hood. Start with
City
an F.
Trends?
City Trends.
Not City Trends, the other one. And they was always
Foreman
going out of
Mills.
business. Foreman Mills.
Foreman Mills.
Foreman Mills went out of
Mills.
business for their first 3 years open.
They were
Going out of business. We know we just
Going
got
out
here,
of
but it's a
business
wrap. We
sale.
leaving. Motherfuckers ran up in there, right? It's always a gimmick. Old Navy got here. When Old Navy got here some decade or a decade and a half ago, Old Navy had a policy where you did not need a receipt. You did not need a tag or a bag. Some shit like that. You could take it back to any store.
Yeah.
What that meant for the boosters is all I got to do is walk in this store and snatch some shit, and I can walk over there and turn it in. They'll give me cash. It's naive of us to think Old Navy didn't do that on purpose.
Right.
To them, their clothes are still being marketed. Their clothes are still getting out. They left that loophole open because eventually they closed it. They're not new to big box stores. They know damn well you don't let somebody turn some back in without a receipt. Thieves are going to take your shit.
Yeah.
People who've had it for 2 months are going to bring it back.
Who do that
they didn't care.
still? Lowe's.
Oh, that's because Lowe's
Lowe's.
know. That's because Lowe's know that until the end of time, fiends gonna come in there and steal materials, and they're gonna try to sell them back to them. They're like, all right, go ahead, bring it right back. Bring it right. It ain't nothing but a loan shark. That's a loan
It's
shark.
crazy.
We'll let you
can
take that hammer
you can
and
take
we'll bad
this-
back from
You
you.
can take this light off the ceiling that's been here for 50 years and go back and
Yeah,
sell
give it to him.
Yeah.
They'll give it to him. Oh,
Yeah.
all right, yeah, that's our serial number. Here you go.
Yeah, that's ours.
Yeah, that's
I used to
yeah.
work there. They was like, we don't care. No box, no receipt.
And they
we don't
write
care.
it off. And they write
Yeah.
it off.
It'll be
When
dusty and
I
rusty
learned-
That's
and
what
dirty.
you don't know.
When I
so
learned-
they still make money.
When I learned that everybody has insurance,
Yeah.
even the insurance has insurance. That's when
For
I learned
real.
that nobody
That's a-
can be
that's a
trusted
good
with
one.
their shit.
That's
You
I'm gonna
crazy.
feel
write
me?
that one down.
The
That might be lesson
Heidelberg,
of
the
day
Heidelberg
tomorrow.
project been here for lifetimes, right? But when the gentrifiers got here, things started happening to it. You feel me? Oh, the city of Detroit, they burned down one of the Heidelberg projects.
What?
Really? We ain't never, ever touched nothing over
I
there.
didn't hear about that. That's
Oh, they definitely had a
you
fire
know
over
that?
there. Now listen,
I mean,
listen.
Yeah, like
Not
there's
only
a
did
bunch
they,
of them
not
that
only
burnt
did
down
they,
over
not
there.
only did they have a first fire out of nowhere, but they had it during an event during the first gala fundraiser they had. One of the structures caught on fire. So imagine they've invited all the art people that they know from all over the place, and they're showing this dead nigga's art. You know what I'm saying? Look at what he did with trash, and it's artistic. We want to save it. We're getting permits for everything. In the middle of the party, news break.
Oh, my
Breaking
God.
news. There's a Heidelberg fire. They dig even deeper in their pockets. Gentrifiers got money for the Heidelberg project who didn't know who the hell he was, never stepped foot in it, never touched anything,
can't
never
believe
lived
that.
here, but they swooped in on us, bought up everything, got it through through whatever paperwork however they do, and then they got grants and donations for keeping up something that we never even fucked up in the first
Right,
place.
right.
Yes, keep that going. Keep it there. It is here, bitch.
there.
It is. It's already
It's
here.
been there.
You feel me? But that be us. We are not as greedy as people think. We are survivors, and we be doing desperate shit.
Yeah.
They be having time to sit back and think because they're not desperate. What is untouched?
Think of a master
What
plan
ain't
to
been
destroy.
picked yet? Detroit is a gold mine, and motherfuckers are racing here to shake out what they can shake out. But because we live right here in the mountains, we like, this ain't shit. You feel me? But I'm watching them. They'll get it. They'll bring it up to code. They'll board up the windows. Boom, it catches on fire. The only reason I know it's an insurance job is because it was much easier for me to call AAA back in the day and be like, oh, I drove my Escalade to Detroit. I was on Schaefer. Somebody broke in. That was just me knocking my own mirror off. You know, I had to learn I didn't have to knock the mirror off because they don't come check. My dumb ass was actually breaking the car. I didn't have to break the car. I could just call them and say my mirror got knocked off. I was in Detroit. They stole my radio. They gonna do their paperwork, shoot you the bread. First of all, you said you in Detroit. They say shit like, oh my God, I know how it is there.
Right.
We get so many calls from there. They don't even care about the lie you telling no more. You pay your premiums. You went to Detroit. Here go your bread. You feel me? So if I can pull that off 10 years ago with a whack-ass Escalade and a couple of radios and mirrors, I know damn well an entire organization or LLC who swooped in here from Austria by way of a Chinese man to back up half of a zip code know that once they get shit to a certain place, they can burn all that shit up or say it's getting broken into I worked for a motherfucker. They kept having us board up houses, but then the furnaces kept getting took. I'm like, why do y'all keep putting the furnaces back in board up houses? He's like, hey, that's the bank's business.
Wow.
The bank kept putting the furnace back, kept putting the furnace back. They have put boards up, kept putting it. They go in and take it out. Can you imagine being a scrapper? And it's like, bro, it's brand new fucking furnaces. They keep putting them down here. Everybody has insurance. Bank of America was filing claims on all of the shit that comes up missing that they put into the city. You feel me? Crazy, man. So when people tell me how we should be, we should toe the line. Listen, I won't do nothing to no children. I won't do nothing to no old people, no women. I won't do nothing to no business people, nobody who work. But when it comes to corporations, can't a goddamn soul trust me. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all the problem with they being able to trust you is too many good niggas. You feel me? The fact that they feel like they can trust you and they actually can annoys me, right? I know the white people like you, but then when I get close to you and find out you really won't do shit, I be fucked up. I be like nothing. Wow. You ain't gonna, nah, man, fuck that. You know,
I don't like that either. It rubbed me the wrong way. You can't be
that way. I don't like when they think I'm a good nigga because you've been so much of a good nigga. Now they think they can call me on off days and ask me to come in.
No.
That's your fault.
Hell no.
You feel me? I ain't never gonna be that good of a nigga. Don't do that to me. I'll quit your job for you asking me to work extra when it ain't my day. I'll tell you what, as a matter of fact, I'm not coming back. What the hell is wrong with you? I quit churches because of that when I was 15. Even then, I ain't want to be nobody's damn slave. No. So, Mr. Bass, you tell us, where do you see this going, man? Where do you see, do you have a goal? You taking it day by day, event by event, or do you have or are you comfortable sharing? Because that's intellectual property. I learned that watching Shark Tank.
Wow.
That's intellectual property. You don't have to tell us because if you ain't patented nothing, that the motherfucker steal, man. Now, I don't want to, I'm going to tell you why I wouldn't do it because this is too detailed.
It's very
For me,
detailed.
I can't handle how I need you to put it together. Won't none of my stuff be staying. I'm gonna be
Right?
pissed
I
off
was
at
just
how
trying to think.
I don't know
like,
how you did this. I don't know how you did this.
How you keep
and that's
it on there
already
like
annoying
that?
me having to do it. You feel me? How did you wrap it without spilling the stuff and nothing spilled over? It took
And it's
4
perfect.
hands.
It's all
Fuck
in
that.
place.
Thank you.
You can see all the labels and
You
shit.
you feel me? Now, when I get done, 2 of the labels gonna be turned around. I'm gonna cut this bitch open, do it again. Now I'm mad because every time I cut open patches, that's $5 that it cost myself. Everything ain't for everybody.
Well,
you feel me?
It come with honing your craft, believing in satisfying the customer first. I come from a food background. My dad was a chef, so I guess it come from a little bit of that. He always
Attention
taught
to
me.
detail.
Yeah, that right there, attention to detail. I have that good, like where I work at now. I work in the automotive field, and they can tell me
Presentation
something.
is everything.
Yeah, they can tell me something once, and I remember the detail. So with that being said, I knew, again, that was something my customers wasn't doing. They had, like you saying, all the labels turned the other fucking way. And when you buy it, they say they want $100 for it.
It looked like
You know
it's
what
been
I'm
shook
saying?
up. It looked like it's
Yeah,
been shook up.
like you ain't
Now,
give
you
no
said
thought,
something
no
I want to point
character.
out. You said, someone can tell you something, one thing, you will remember it. Listen, we say things like, everyone is equal and we're all made equal. And that's unrealistic because in every other way of life, there's a rating system.
Yes.
There's a who's better and who's the best. You feel me? What we're trying to say is we are all good people, human beings.
We're all one.
But we are not equal.
Technically,
We are not equal at all.
Right.
None of us, we are not equal at all.
Of course not.
If a brother tell me something one time and I ain't have to look again, I could remember it. I can't do that.
At all.
If a supervisor come tell me some shit and they run it down, I guarantee you I'm coming back to their ass and be like, nah, you said after this and this, then what?
Okay.
That's just where I'm at with it. You feel me? You can't just run some shit down and I'm going to remember it. Those people, the people like this brother here, they're better at tests. They're better at tasks, which means they're going to get moved up ahead of you faster because that person don't got to keep talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm somebody who got to keep talking to or going to keep talking to them. Meanwhile, if we on the line together, you pulling it off and you up out of there. You know what I'm saying? That makes us unequal. He is better at remembering things. You feel me? God damn, we act like we can't. There's not a better. There's a better.
It's a better.
There's definitely a better.
for sure.
So when it comes to baskets, we wrapping this up. When it comes to baskets, let's understand that we are putting the stamp. I am putting the stamp on Miska Baskets
Thank you,
right
brother.
now as being the best.
Thank you.
If you
Yes.
think you better,
Never seen
hit us
anything
up.
like it.
If you
Thank
think
you,
you better, hit us up. If your coordination
Right.
is cold, if your packaging is tight, You feel me? If you're using more than wicker baskets, that's 3 things, not 1 thing. You gotta have all 3 of those now: the coordination, the packaging, and be using more than wicker baskets. You feel me?
For sure.
Then hit us
And
up.
the items.
Then
Quality
you hit
of
us
items.
up, right? And the quality of items, bro, got a
Yeah.
scrubby thing in that bitch with the fluffy white towel. You feel me?
Fluffy.
Now, if you use a white towel and you still see the dingy, it's because you didn't use your scrubbing thing. You feel me? Use your scrubbing thing, or you be wiping off dirt
All
lands.
that stuff.
And the good the African body oil
African
soap.
body-
right?
black
You did.
soap.
I seen the African black
like,
soap.
You ain't use all the
That's
things
deep.
that it was meant
That's
to
Oh,
do.
you got black soap in one of the damn
Yeah,
bags?
Yes.
the coconut
Yes, sir.
oil,
Come on now.
the
Liquid.
African black soap.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Jamaican.
And it got a squirt. It got a
Come on,
squirt.
man.
Yes, sir.
What?
It got a squirt.
squirt?
It's squirt.
Yeah,
but-
I peeped that
Don't
too.
do that.
but-
You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I peeped that too, but I,
All right,
all right.
I'm trying to get into
Do you have a? How do they reach you? How do they find you?
course,
man,
a rule
well,
for the
first
men.
off, I'm in the middle of a Mr. Basket pop-up tour, and with that being said, I'm doing a host of events. I got the Sip and Shop pop-up tour that's gonna have the star from the hit TV show BMF, Da Vinci. He's gonna
Yes.
be there. Sammy's gonna be there. Nivia's gonna be there. That's
What date is that?
That's on July the 30th. That's at the Eastern too.
All right, this
I'ma
month,
be there.
Eastern Market,
pull
July
up.
30th.
It only costs
Mr.
$25 to
Basket.
get in, so I'm drop that just for you get to have all that. You get to come see me, take pictures with me. I'm gonna have a host of different baskets you've never seen. It's gonna be a host of other vendors there, and it's a day party vibe from 4 to 10. That's on the 30th. The 28th, I'm downtown. I'm going Southwest Fest. I'm doing that. That's
Okay.
on August the 19th.
Mixing cultures.
Okay.
Right?
I'm doing the River Rouge Days Parade. Shout out to River Rouge. They support me. Anybody that's watching this live, shout out to River Rouge. I'm doing the River Rouge Days Parade. I'm honored to be in the parade. I apologize again for not being in your parade, but next time you know I'm in
Oh
that.
no, I'm,
you know
I'm, right,
in that
I'm right
bitch.
back next year.
Yeah, that's
all
what
right.
I said. You
all
know
right.
I'm in that bitch
All
next
right,
year.
all right,
So
for
with
sure.
that being said, yep, I got a host of different things going. I am introducing myself as an author. Like you seen me when I was doing that process when we first met. I was in the process of planning my next 10 years. So one of that was I walked into the lane of writing books. I wrote 3 books while I was away, and 2 since I've been home. The first book I'm making an announcement now. I promise the people it's going to be a self-help, motivational book titled "The Class Starts When the Teacher is Present." Volume 1, and it's a series of books geared towards mental
That's
health.
what's up.
And on today now, I just want to give a shout out to the Flint community. That's a connection there. That's like my second home. We lost 2 lives to a victim of mental health. Why? Like my book is now time to get off the shelf, because this is a person I come to know from another person, and he just came home. You know what I'm saying? You will see the story. They just killed him on Telegraph, and my heart go out to both sides of the family, and that's another reason why my why is even more important. That's more reason why this conversation is more important. This platform, it takes us all. You know what I mean? We gotta stop bullshitting, because they not bullshitting.
No, sir.
Kind of some of the stuff we talking about.
Yeah.
In a nutshell, the opposite of our race is not playing. They coming
Right.
together. They sharing the
Yes.
platform.
All
They're
the
sharing.
time.
They're helping each other. They're throwing entrepreneur parties, giving each other grant resources, like the sister saying. And,
I just said the
and
other day.
beyond that,
Look, I just said the other
they're
day.
showing you
I
how
don't
to get
think
the bigger
I don't
bag.
think I don't think the
They
suburban
not
community
playing,
do the
bro.
dinners,
and
bro.
we bullshitting,
Mark,
man.
they don't do the dinners. They go from this is some really good cheesecake to we got a food truck.
Right.
Yep.
What they tell their people is
Right.
come over.
Just
We're gonna
that
give you the
simple.
cheesecake.
Just
They
that
feed it to
simple.
them. Did you like
taste
it?
And
it,
give you
right.
the money.
Give us some money.
Exactly.
And they
don't
donate
give you
it.
the money, bro.
But then it's the thing too. They don't then show up to the food truck and say, because I gave you $1,000 on
Oh
this,
my God,
cannot
bro.
where my free
No.
cheesecake?
Dog,
at?
bro.
You feel me?
You always want to free.
We
Do
already-
you know?
Yeah.
Do you know? Classic example.
Okay.
The 7 Mile Radio news van. Right. People that I've had people that have donated
Shout out to 7 Mile Radio.
$10 to my news van. Turn around and ask me for a $300 service because I donated to your news van.
$10.
Wow.
Ridiculous.
If it wasn't for me,
Right. Like, huh?
Like you gave me gas
You would have
money.
had them pencils. Like, what?
that's why
Thanks
a
for the
detailed
pencil.
list is important.
Yeah.
People came to the Juneteenth comedy show. They paid $20, $25.
Okay.
Then we posted a list of what Juneteenth cost us. That's your
They don't
$25.
look at that. They don't look at that.
Right.
You know, We all just
shouldn't even have to
raindrops
do
in
all
a
that.
storm. You feel me?
They don't know
Shouldn't even have
business,
to do
man.
all that.
And they don't know what it costs to present that type of package to the people, for one. For two, to believe in yourself, and for two, you have to make your overhead has to come with a profit.
But
Well,
this
why
is-
are you doing it? In the sense,
This is what you gotta know, though.
You gotta be able to do it again, like you saying next
Yeah.
year. You can't do it in the rear. So
Right.
how are you gonna? It makes sense.
This
And
is what
you
they
will
gotta
do
know,
it
though.
to the other race. You will help the other
Yeah,
race.
this is what they gotta know, though.
subliminally, and don't even know you helping the other race. But when it comes to, like you saying, an event, like you should have charged $70.
Look.
But like you said, what you put together, man. I seen what you did.
What they gotta know is the same small, mighty few of us who are doing whatever we're doing now. The numbers match up from when we were slaves. It would be a whole plantation.
He always been deep. He was
It'll be a
deep.
whole plantation of
We was in
300,
the
300,
queue.
400
We was in the
motherfuckers.
queue. He was the
And it's
same
only
guy.
3 of them, 4 of them, 5 of them that's getting in trouble
Yeah.
for sneaking and reading.
Always been the same.
There's only
guy.
2 of them that's trying to run away. The ones who ran away, the ones who read, they the ones who changed it for the other
Yeah.
250
Right.
You
slaves.
always been an educator.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
that's where we at.
Yeah,
When you
very
doing
smart.
this is a revolution in the point in the fact
Yeah.
of
Thank you, brother.
this does not come from the government.
I respect that.
You choose whether or not you give the government what you give them.
Yes,
You feel
sir.
me? They gotta now
Yes,
ask you if you're gonna tell them the truth about the money you make
Oh,
because they're not
man.
clocking
I
in.
appreciate
You
that.
feel me? So when you
I
step yourself
appreciate
away
that.
from the system,
Yeah.
when you get out up there clocking in, clocking out, you are now a revolutionary on the employment front. You feel me?
Thank you, brother.
There's a lot of different ways to be a revolutionary, and whenever you're doing something for yourself, for your people, and then you deciding whether or not you pay taxes, you definitely a part of the struggle now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm remembering
Car wash people, hairdressers, barbers, whether they want to be or not, they are definitely part of the struggle. You know what I'm saying? That's not my phone. Whose phone is that?
We are. It happens.
That was my phone.
It happens. It happens.
That was his phone? Hell yeah.
Damn.
All right, listen,
So
we
y'all
definitely got to
ladies, we
go.
almost
Feel
done.
good. What's your feel good word? What you got?
Talk that
Oh,
talk, feel good.
I have a quote
The
of the
grant
day.
writer.
All right,
Come
what's
on.
the
Okay,
quote?
the quote, right. Okay.
The quality of your questions determine the quality of your life.
Ooh-wee. I think I saw that. Yeah, I think I saw that. That's a good one. That's
Yeah, I
a good
just
one.
posted that on
I'm
my page.
deep on that too. I like
Yeah.
that. Shout out. Okay.
That
Shout
makes
out to
sense.
the quote
Okay,
of the
so
day.
you
Shout out to the quote of the day.
you know where you at in life based on the level of conversations you'd have had
Yeah,
the last
in the
5,
sense-
6
yeah.
conversations you
Yeah.
had. We ain't act like
Yeah.
every person you talk to be
Yeah.
on that level.
Right.
But out of the
Negative.
last 6 conversations
Yeah.
you done had, if you ain't built in some type of way, you ain't
Yep.
built up nothing, worked on
Yeah.
nothing, then you just got a bunch of chill friends. You know what I'm saying? So
Sure.
we not saying get rid of any of them. We just
Right.
saying add to your plate.
Add to
Okay.
it.
Add to your friends. Get you
Okay.
some like minds, some people that want to get where you going.
Yeah.
Me and Mr. Bassett are alike in the fact that we have carved a lane for ourselves.
Okay.
And while people say, "Why you doing that?
Yeah.
Who gonna buy that?"
And you was the same
You
brother.
feel me?
They don't know you been a comedian. You was a comedian when we was late for child and
You
waiting
feel
on them
me?
to
And didn't
fix
nobody feel
the
like
food,
laughing.
and we hungry, and you
You know what
made
I'm
us
saying?
laugh then. So
Man.
shout out to Kong G, man. Shout out
For
to
sure,
7 Mile
man.
Radio. You been the same guy. They don't know another side.
I'm working on it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying the same. I'm glad to see that you are. First of all, I'm glad to see that you're free.
Thank you.
I'm glad to see that you're
Shout
healthy.
out to
Yes.
being
I'm
free.
glad you got somebody to Listen, you can build from here. Ain't no telling how big your brother squad is, right? But you got a right hand and you got a woman. You feel me? Now the relationships matter. That's between y'all.
Yes,
but
sir.
there's a right hand and there's a woman.
Yes,
the
sir.
ones who show up when you say, "I got something on the floor." You feel me? And then after that, everybody else is love. But those ones that matter, I see it's a whole team. You
Yeah,
feel me? So
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all for supporting
Yeah.
and for supporting this brother. This is not the last time we're gonna hear from you.
doubt.
Like they say on TV, man, you gotta come back through.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yes.
Every holiday season we wanna see you. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? We wanna advertise this.
Okay.
We wanna support it, even and this is what we do, even if no one else supports you, our village can. You
I
feel
see.
me? So we got all type of children's and birthdays coming up.
Okay.
We got you, bro. We appreciate y'all. This has been more than 60 minutes
Yeah.
of Go Real or Go
That's
Home.
how it's supposed to be. 'Cause,
Man,
I mean,
listen,
we
man.
east
Every now
side,
and then, Mark
we
be cool as
family.
hell.
I already
Dog.
felt
It's
like
rare.
we was
It's like
family.
it's like a purple moon or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But he get cool as fuck. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He's got to wait for it. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate y'all who paid attention and those who pay attention later. It's been Mr. Baskets, Feel Good, Con Comedy,
Hey.
and Mark
Mark
D.
D. Shout out
We
to
in the
Mark
hood.
D. Yeah.
Go Real or Go Home. 7 Mile
Go
Radio.
home.
Peace out.
In this-
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Production.